Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will share with you 5 must-know Power BI tricks that will help you enhance your dashboards and also save some time. So let's explore some extremely useful features of Power BI today. So let's begin with our first trick. Here, I have already created 4 slicers: market, order priority, segment and ship mode. And then I have selected some values from all these 4 slicers, and this bar graph is showing data as per the selection. After that, to reset the slicer selection, the users again need to go to clear the slicers manually, like go for clear selection, then again hit clear selection for each and every slicer manually. Now here comes the trick. I will show you the way where you can just clear all the slicer selections with just a single click. For that, what you have to do is go to insert, and here you will see this option buttons. You select this and then you will see clear all slicers. So select this. So now you see this button has been added. Now to reset all these slicer selections to their default state with a single click, what you have to do is you have to basically click this clear all slicers button. And let's click it and see how it works. So I have clicked it, and now see all these slicers have been reset to their default state. This feature is extremely useful because it helps the users easily remove the filters without manually clearing each one. And now let's move on to our second trick. Here also I have taken the same set of slicers. Let me first apply some value from the market slicer. Let me apply Europe. Now see here, the moment I apply this value Europe from the slicer, immediately this filter has been applied to this visualization. Now let me go to order priority and let me select high. So see, the moment I am selecting the values from the slicer, immediately these filters are being applied to the visualization, right? So every time you select a value from a slicer, you will see the change happening immediately to the visualization. That is the very default scenario in Power BI. Now, suppose you have a requirement where the user do not want to see the change immediately right after selecting each slicer value. Instead, what they want is when the users are ready with their selection across all the multiple slicers, after that they want to see the change on the visualization. So how we can achieve that? So again, there is another trick which I'm going to show you. Let me just quickly clear all the slicers. Now what you have to do is go to insert option and then go to buttons and select apply all slicers. So I have selected this button has been added. So by default, you will see that right now it is grayed out because none of the slicer value has been selected. So now let's see how it works. So first, let me select Europe. And now you see that this one is no more grayed out. It has been enabled. And also you can see this visualization is not changing. Now again, let me go to order priority slicer and select critical and high. And see again, this is not changing. Then let me go to segment and select corporate, and from ship mode let me select first class. So now I am ready with all the selections, and what I have to do is I have to click apply all slicers, and now you see all the filters have been applied to the visualization at one time, and it is showing the data according to the slicer selection. So now we'll move on to our third trick. See here, I have created a bar chart which is showing total sales by product. And as you can see here, since the product names are very long, so this bar chart is not showing the complete product names. And sometimes it becomes very difficult for the users to understand the data if it doesn't show the complete data, right? So how we can fix this issue? So for that, select this visualization and then you go to format your visual. And since our product name is placed on the y-axis, so we'll expand y-axis, and here you will get one option called maximum width, and by default it is set as 25%. What we have to do is, let's just increase this to the maximum value, that is 50%. And now you can see the product names properly. This is also a very useful feature which you must be aware of when you are showing some data on some bar graph where the graph is not showing the data completely. You should definitely use this trick so that you can see the complete data. Let's move on to our fourth trick. See here, I have created a card visual here, and where I have applied some formatting. For example, I have added a background color, I have added border, then I have added some shadow, then the corners you are seeing as round. So basically I have made some formatting changes. Now suppose you are creating a dashboard where you need to create like multiple card visuals, and for all these visuals you need to make sure that the formatting should be consistent. Are you going to make this kind of formatting changes individually for all the card visuals? Definitely you are not going to do that. So here what you have to do is you have to leverage this Format Painter option. Select this visual, click on Format Painter, and then you apply it here, and that's it. Again, if you want to apply the same here, again select this visual, select Format Painter and apply it. Consider this bar graph. As you can see, I have added a particular color to the bars, and then I have done some formatting to the title text. Then again same visual level changes like the background, then the shadows, everything is there, and I want to apply the same formatting to this bar graph as well. So again I have to do the same thing, select this graph and select Format Painter and then apply, and that's it. So this is a very useful trick which you should be aware of. So this is how you can avoid applying the formatting to multiple visuals separately, and you can save a lot of time. And then let's move on to our fifth and the last trick for the day. So the fifth trick is you can add description of the table or of the measures that you are creating in Power BI. So for that you have to go to the model view. So right now I have only just one table, but in real-time project you will have multiple tables, right? And it is a very good practice to add description to the table, so that if somebody who has not developed this dashboard and that person wants to understand about the dashboard or about the tables or data models or the measures, the description is very helpful. For that, what you have to do is you just select this table and then expand this properties, and here you will see this option description. For example, let me just for test add some description like order related data, and that's it. And then even not only for table, you can add the description for measures or any field. For example, I have created a measure total sales all, where I'm basically showing the total sales, but I'm using all function because I don't want this total sales to be impacted by any filter. Either you can manually enter the description over here, or you can use Copilot option. My Copilot option is not set up yet, so you can even use Copilot option. In that way Copilot will automatically create the description for you. Or if you don't have your Copilot enabled, then you can just enter the description manually. Let me just enter like total sales using all function not to be impacted by any filter, and that's it. Now let's go back to the report view. When you hover over the table name, you will see the description which I have just added. Again, go to total sales all field and see here, and this is also showing the description that I have added. So this is a very good practice to leverage the description option when you are working as a team, so that your team members also can understand the metrics that you have created easily. So that's all for today's video. I hope that you are going to use these tricks next time while designing your dashboard. Thanks a lot for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.